when Randy Orton savagely roasted Tony Khan after teasing signing with AEW. WWE legend Randy Orton once roasted AEW president Tony Khan on social media. The Viper teased signing with the Jacksonville-based promotion before taking shots at Tony. All Elite Wrestling was the hottest topic in the entire pro wrestling industry in 2019. With many top stars signing with the promotion, Randy Orton also teased jumping ship. The former WWE champion tagged multiple AEW stars in one of his Instagram posts from 2019, teasing a big move. After the tease, Orton had an online banter with AEW president Tony Khan. When Tony took a dig at WWE's partnership with Saudi Arabia, Orton responded with an article on the corruption allegation against the 42-year-old's father, Shahid Khan. Tony was not happy about the same, as he gave the following response to Orton. "I thought you only tagged me in your posts when you were grasping for leverage. That article's over a year old plus is about baseless claims made about my dad years ago. That's the best you can do? Nothing. Meanwhile, in the time since that was written, you used the N-word on Twitch." The Viper noticed Tony's post and decided to roast the AEW president, calling him Jacksonville Dixie. "Jacksonville Dixie, why else would I tag you? If I want to talk business, I call your father," Orton wrote. Randy Orton made his blockbuster return at WWE Elimination Chamber. Randy Orton was taken out by Kevin Owens a few months ago. Since then, fans have been eagerly anticipating his return. At the recently concluded Elimination Chamber Premium Live event, Owens defeated Sami Zayn in a brutal, unsanctioned match. After the match, KO attempted to attack Zayn again, but Orton's music hit. The Legend Killer put Owens down with an RKO and was about to hit a punt kick before he was stopped by officials. He also dropped multiple members of the security team with vicious RKOs. The seed for the rumored WrestleMania 41 match between Owens and Orton have been planted, and fans are definitely looking forward to it. Top WWE official claims Randy Orton is still in the prime of his career. After recent return WWE star Randy Orton returned at the Elimination Chamber this week. The Viper showed up just after a brutal match between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Zayn and KO battled in an unsanctioned match in front of their home crowd in Toronto. The encounter was so brutal that the match was uncomfortable to watch at times, with both stars demolishing each other with foreign objects. Owens finally picked up the win after power-bombing his opponent on the apron. He continued the beatdown before Randy returned to stop the destruction. During the post-show press conference, WWE Chief Content Officer Triple H commented that Randy's return was one of the high points of the show. He noted that having an icon like the Viper on a roster just weeks ahead of WrestleMania was a huge plus. He attested to Randy's longevity in the business, stating that the Apex Predator was still in the prime of his career. Of course, Randy Orton coming back tonight. When you have a star the caliber of Randy Orton, and an icon and just a legend like that is still sort of in the prime of his career, and you're able to get him back and get him rolling in a meaningful way headed into WrestleMania, that's just incredible. The Viper attacked Owens as retribution for putting him on the shelf for months. He hit a vicious RKO on Kevin and was about to lay him out with a punt kick. However, WWE officials stopped him from causing further damage, allowing Kevin Owens to escape. Reasons why Randy Orton returned at WWE Elimination Chamber. Randy Orton made his highly anticipated return at WWE Elimination Chamber 2025, having been away since November. The arrival of the Legend Killer blew the roof off the venue, with fans even singing the entire theme song of the veteran. Orton made his comeback after Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's unsanctioned match. The Apex Predator not only confronted Owens, but came inches away from delivering a devastating punt kick to him. In this article, we will discuss 3 reasons why the Apex Predator chose to make his return at the latest Premium Live event. One of the rationales for why the Legend Killer has returned at Elimination Chamber 2025 could be to set up his match for this year's WrestleMania. The Toronto PLE was the final major event before this year's shows of the shows. Hence, WWE may have decided to give Randy Orton's return more attention by having it on a big show. The attack on Kevin Owens seems like seed planting for a showdown between them at WrestleMania 41. To seek revenge on Kevin Owens for his actions, Kevin Owens left Randy Orton motionless in the ring after dropping him with a piledriver, and he was about to do the exact same thing to Sami Zayn. The Viper may have returned at Elimination Chamber 2025 to seek retaliation against KO for his directions for Randy Orton on the Legend
road
Killer. Probably
to
didn't
WWE
want
WrestleMania
WrestleMania 41. Randy Orton has been away from WWE for a few months. He was last seen taking a banned piledriver move from former teammate Kevin Owens. That WWE fans are waiting for the Viper to return to the ring. He missed the 2025 Royal Rumble, and it looks like he won't be back for Elimination Chamber either. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, the creative team may want to bring Orton back for a major rivalry. He could do great things to make the show more enjoyable for fans. Check out the 4 directions for Randy Orton if he returns on the road to WrestleMania 41. Randy Orton could take out Kevin Owens to set up their WWE WrestleMania 41 match. Kevin Owens was the one to take out Randy Orton on the November 8, 2024 episode of WWE SmackDown. The two men worked as a tag team before the prizefighter turned on him. The Viper will likely come back for revenge sooner rather than later. WWE fans could see him appear on an upcoming episode of SmackDown either before or after Elimination Chamber. Orton could target Owens when he is looking to injure another superstar. He could hit him with the punt kick and take him out for some time before the two meet at WrestleMania 41 to settle their differences. John Cena is looking to set a new record for the most number of world title wins in WWE. The greatest of all time declared his entry into the men's Elimination Chamber match after falling short in the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton could look to stop his best friend from reaching that milestone in his retirement tour. The Viper could enter the chamber when a star is exiting and attack Cena to cost him his world title dream, attack John Cena inside the Elimination Chamber to get into his next feud. The two men could get into another bitter rivalry to entertain fans. They could have a blockbuster match at the Show of Shows before John Cena calls it a day. It would be great to see the two veterans reignite their decades of rivalry. Randy Orton could team up with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton isn't the only top star Kevin Owens has targeted in his current reign as a heel. He has also hit Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes with the banned Packaged Piledriver move to injure them. The Viper could return to recruit Rhodes and Zayn to join him and create a babyface supergroup. They could then target Kevin Owens and, if he joins the prizefighter, Drew McIntyre to take them out. Forming a supergroup just before WrestleMania would allow all three men to stay busy for some time. The final match could take place between Orton and Owens at WrestleMania 41. The Viper could return to team up with Cody Rhodes to solve the Kevin Owens problem. However, he could turn on his former teammates sooner rather than later. Randy Orton could backstab Cody Rhodes, especially if John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber match to challenge him at WrestleMania 41. He could continue to attack both men and convince them to make the contest a triple threat match at the Show of Shows. Adding a vicious heel to a babyface rivalry between Cody Rhodes and John Cena would make sense. Fans could also get behind the entire storyline, as a win for Randy Orton or John Cena would be sweet for diehard fans. WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Unfortunate update on Randy Orton's hiatus. Planned WrestleMania 41 match scrapped. Welcome to the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Today, we have some huge stories regarding WrestleMania 41. Some planned matches for the Show of Shows might not happen. There's also a backstage update on Randy Orton, albeit not a positive one. So, without further ado, let's get into today's roundup that WWE may change their plans for Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 41. Drew McIntyre was reportedly frustrated following the Royal Rumble for a number of reasons. One of them was WWE's plans for him at WrestleMania 41, with the Scottish Warrior seemingly listed for a match against Damian Priest.